Yo, YouTube, everyone, welcome back to the channel. For today's video, is going to be a little bit different. We're going to be reviewing a subscriber's gameplay. It's going to be that boy, Coach Tuma. We're going to be going through, and he submitted his gameplay to me. If you guys want to get your gameplay submitted as well, the way it works is down below in the description, there's going to be a form. If you go to the coaching, basically, let me repeat that. If you go down below to the description of the video, it says coaching. It goes through, you make a ticket in the server, creates a form. From there, you're able to submit your gameplay. It is a paid service. It is a bonus feature. It's essentially coaching viewers, subscribers, stuff like that. But let's get into it. Let's see what the subscriber does well, things he could do better, all that good stuff. I think overall, I saw a little bit of the gameplay previously, and it actually was really good. So I was surprised to use this one because it was actually a really good gameplay. I think he got like 18 kills, which is really good. So I want to see what he does well, and more importantly, things he could have done a little bit better to improve that pacing, and just find those small tweaks in his gameplay, because to get 16 to 18 kills is good. It's regardless, it's really good standard. First thing I'll say is FOV seems really low. It's not the end of the world. I just feel like it's fairly low. I know some people like it, but that's okay. It is what it is. All right, off the break here, I'm going to kind of analyze this. He's not with his teammates right now. Sorry, my voice is going. He's not with his teammates right now, and I don't mind it. It's not the end of the world, but I want to see kind of the thought process right now. So he's going through. You can see he's got one teammate on the yellow there. He's got another teammate going around there. They're a little bit separated. I like what he's doing now. He's going for the supply UAV. He's kind of just getting the key and stuff. He's trying to get the, you know, the advantage in terms of the loot. What I will say, if you are going for a high kill game, off the break, I am a big fan of going for kills straight away. But this is another approach of doing it. I like this as well. So there's kind of two options here. So what I would say is this. You have option one, which is like early kills, right? You go for this early kills, because what you're trying to do is basically get, like, let's say 3 to 5 early kills in the game where people aren't really, you know, looted up. Maybe you go top prison, kind of hit those hot spots, right? Or control. Or number two is kind of loot for, I would say, like faster setup. So these are the two options, and right now my friend has gone for option two. I don't have a critique of this. I think they're both actually fine. What I will say is it's completely up to you what you want to go for, but I personally, at the very start, I like to get at least a kill or two and just kind of set the pacing of the game, because I feel like it, you know, you get the kill or two and then you're basically able to get loot from that, and then from there you can kind of continue, you know, especially in Resurgence. I feel like the game's so fast paced, so that's something I personally like to do. But, you know, again, not hating on this, that's just my opinion on that. But we go through, and this is right now, you can see he's on option two. He's able to go across, get that loot, but now you can see he's got his loading money, he's got good weapons, so everything's good. But the problem is his teammates are already dead, fights are going in, he hasn't got into any gunfights right now. So it depends what you're going for. If you're going for those 20-30 kill games, you maybe have to up the pacing just a little bit at the start. Okay, now we're gonna go top prison. Okay, cool. Now people are below you. Phenomenal shots there. There's one really good kill. Okay, so we take him out. We know there's two people on my left there, so let's see what he does there. Gonna go through. He's gonna watch the bottom stairs. I'm happy with the Sorg right now. Lovely movement. Again, this is a really good gameplay right now. Like, just the way he's moving is really good. That was a dangerous play. I think that was actually a poor play, and we got fortunate there. Let me go through why. I think right now anyone else with a brain there can go through the window just behind him and probably get the kill. So a little bit lucky there, I would say, with the positioning. Just one of those ones, but he made it work. Good kill. As soon as he gets his kill, reposition. That's something he's doing really well, is getting a kill and repositioning. He's doing that very well. Now, why do we do that? It's because we want to keep our armor plates going. We want to keep the opponents guessing. Okay, he's going to go through. He sees this guy in the window. Again, just great play. That's another one down. Happy with the sword. Another good use of the pistol there. Really good use of the pistol there. Takes him out again. Solid play. So now he's with the team where there's loads of people around him. Let's see what he does here. He's on 4, which is really good stuff here. I would personally go for maybe a weapon here. Good play. There you go. There's another one. I mean, he's doing everything really well. I'm very happy with the way he's playing right now. He's going through. And what I would say right now is, with 6,000, either get a loadie quickly, get a UAV, or get a weapon. I think one thing about just generally is utilizing the buy station a lot more faster. Right now, I don't even know if you're talking to your teammates. I think you are coming with them, but let's say you're not, right? You yourself have 6,000, okay? You need a few options. You either need your weapon, okay? You need your weapon, or you need a UAV, or even some armor plates, okay? But I think right now where we are, the buy station needs to be used ASAP. Just utilize it. Constantly use the buy station and get the most out of it, okay? Good play again. Beautiful play right there. That was just a great play. Once again, you see him in. I love the shooting right there. What I will say, just to prevent taking any damage in that situation, let's just say we know you're around the corner. It's kind of like shoot, it's fine, and then kind of just slide past. Oh, got a dead side there. If you kind of slide past them like that, you break their camera a little bit more. Again, very, very small detail, but in this kind of game when we're watching, it's like it is just about the small details because this player is so good. But it's like right there, good shots. Maybe just sliding in, because right now you see how you walk in. Just again in a 1v1 situation, and I'm being very, very picky here, but let's say he's standing there and I shoot and I walk in like that, there's a chance by the time I land here, he's able to get a lot of bullets on me. So maybe shoot, and then go past, slide past. That way, when he's standing here like this, he's pre-aiming, you're sliding past, it's harder for him to track you. But your teammates are there, so this scenario you were fine, but I'm saying generally in that situation in a 1v1, slide would be a bit better, because you can see you took a bit of damage. We're trying to avoid the damage here. The reason we're trying to avoid damage is, one, to save plates, but two, the most important reason is because if we get traded, we want to be able to have our health there. We don't want to be weak every time. So we want to try and maximize getting kills without taking damage. Okay, buy station. Let's see what he goes for here. So as you can see, he's got a bit of money here. He's got about $7,000. I personally think a UAV is a must-have in this scenario. I would go with a Lodi with 15k with a team, but to be honest with you, I feel like he's got a good weapon with a Sorg. I personally would go for a UAV. Okay, interesting. So I want to see what he... Okay. Let's see the difference there, what he goes for. So he actually goes for a silver key card. So you see, opens it up. So now he's actually going for the key card. And again, there, I think he's missed out a boat on the UAV, in my opinion. I really do. I think, he gets some great stuff there. You can see he picks it up. He gets the key card, but he doesn't go for the UAV. So that's one thing I would say right there, Chuma. Again, you playing so well. I have no critique of your gameplay. But I think right there, you maybe misused the buy station, in my opinion, because I know your teammates have money. So I guess maybe you guys are going for the Lodi together. I think a UAV will be more valuable there. It's just one of those ones, again, especially at this stage of the game where you have 6 kills already and there's people flying in. Like, this is all you have to just fly at them. So you go through. Okay, so it looks like, yeah, you're going for the Lodi. Okay, cool. So I kind of thought that was the case there. Oh, what happened there? All right, we're fine. Lodi placement. It's okay. We want to have the Lodi in a place where our teammates are safe as well. Sometimes a good place is just putting them. Yeah, this is not bad. He's safe behind the building, so I'm okay with this. It's not the end of the world. Let's see what Lodi he's rocking with and what we're kind of working with here. He's on 6 right now, so I think, let's see. Okay, so he's going for the Cypher with a compact hair. He's got Survivor, Sprinter, Resolute. Okay, cool, that's fine. Beautiful camo. I love the camo on this. All right, let's see what he does there. Now he's got his Lodi. Let's see how he does. So the next thing I would say is getting a UAV. So one thing he hasn't really done this game is contracts. One thing I would say, again, this is just to get to the 20 to 25, 30 bombs, right? Is I think you have the gun skill. You have the ability. But one thing I would say is we have to just up the pacing in my opinion. We haven't really left this area the whole game, to be honest with you. We haven't really left it, so I want you to be a little bit more like pace heavy, a little bit faster. So 3 things that would help you improve the pacing right now. 1 is more UAVs. Okay, we haven't even called 1 in as a team. I get it, you guys went for the Lodi, but we still need to do something to get more UAVs. And 2, which kind of goes hand in hand with UAVs, is contracts. And I'll give you a perfect example. Okay, right there, that bounty, that's something we should have had. We should have had that bounty. We should have this contract going, flowing, just being a bit more faster with the contracts. And to be honest, I can't even think of a third right now. Those are the 2 main things right now that will help you benefit in terms of getting more kills. Because it's nothing to do with your gun skill. It's just, you see right now, it's a little bit slow, a little bit campy and stuff like that. Like, this bounty is a big opportunity. So your first thought should be, okay, we have 10,000, right? We should get a UAV now. Get a UAV now, okay? Your second thought should be, how do we keep the cash flow going? The bounty is a perfect way. You know why? It's a perfect way because 1, it gives you an opportunity to kill for money. So you basically go for a player, kill, get money. Okay, great. Or two, someone else kills them and you get free money. Okay, so you get free money. So you kill for money or someone else kills them and you get free money. The point is your cash flow will go up. You can have 2 UAVs. You need the UAV to know where they're coming from. You need them. They're just a big part of pub stomping. Everyone that pub stomps, UAVs are a big part of it. You're by yourself right now, you're going through. Good finesse, beautiful, back away, reposition, good. There's 1 more up top. Let's see how you play this. So again, you're actually doing good in your fights. Your fights aren't really an issue for me. It's more the approach to the fights, not using your money enough, not getting the UAV, stuff like that. Again, these guys, they don't seem great, if I'm completely honest with you. The opponents don't seem great. You seem like you're more skilled than them. Still one more upstairs. See how you approach this? I love it. See, your fights are beautiful. That's fine. Good stuff. You're 5.8k here. Again, UAV, UAV, UAV. We have 12,000 right now. It has to be a UAV. We have to be flowing with a UAV. Again, like, beautiful. The way you're trading, the way you're playing is just really, really good. 10 people. I love this. So right there, really important. Your teammate's self-resing. You always want to finish off the res. Why? So that you keep his self-res. You see your teammate's got a self-res right now. He's going to keep that because technically he didn't fully self-res. So you want to do that. But right now you have 10,000. I would be going straight to the buy station. Because now you're guessing where they're coming from. You don't really know where the pressure is, okay? You're in flow state, you're shooting well, but you don't know. We want to see, there's 9 teams, there's 8 enemy teams. We want to see where are at least 3 of them. Because what if 3 of them are on that side? And what if where you're going now, there's only 1 team? But right there, let's say there's 4 teams, you know? We just want to see the mini-map to have a picture. Because right now we're guessing a lot of the time. And you're in flow state, you got money, you got weapons, you're feeling good, you're shooting good. You need to be utilizing the mini-map and the UAV, okay? Again, bounty, it has to be a bounty that we have to be going for that. Now we see someone, we back away, let's see how we play this. Okay, I think we could have done a little bit more there, let's see. First thing is if we had a UAV, that would have been obviously helpful. So I get you overcommitted here, you jumped out, okay? I don't mind you jumping backwards here. I don't mind this. Now right here, I think this is you have to go for this guy. I think you have to go for that guy, just make him weak. And there was still another guy there I think you could have beamed. So right there, I think the only thing I would say is like, hold it, hold it, hold it. There's actually another guy right there. Right there. So you know if you held this angle, I don't think you need to retreat here. I think what you're looking at is a really, really impactful firing range right there. If you can get an enemy in this range and take one out, then you can reposition round. So right there, for example, you were playing discipline, which is great. This guy now, he should be a target. I know this is one of those in the moment fast decisions. I get it. I'm not going to critique you on it too much. But when I'm seeing a player like you got 10 kills already, playing really well, I have to critique the small bits because there's not much else to talk about because everything else is really good. If you want 3 to 4 kills a game, I'll have a lot to talk about. But because you're playing really well, this is where we can get ahead. These small bits here. So right now, play disciplined. You see him? Get this kill, but you back away. And I'm curious to see what you do here. So you're going to go for a different angle. I don't mind that. I think right there you were actually fine to get that first pick. So in a 4v4 fight, it's all about the first pick. Okay, in any fight, 3v3, 2v2, whatever it is. But in this case, it's actually a 4v4. It's all about who can get the first pick. You want to make it a 4 versus 3. Okay, then if you get traded, you want to make it a 3 versus 2. The point is to always have at least one more, and then it gets to a point where because you have numbers, you can keep the advantage. It becomes 3v1 and then it's a 3v0. It kind of compounds the advantage. Okay, so the first kill is everything, and I think you went a little bit wrong there because your teammate ends up dying. So your route there, yes, it was valuable, but I think right now you stay, you hold it, and that right there, that's the kill you get. You kill this guy first. You now make it a 4v3, then you wrap around. But what you did is you backed away. Now if you think about it like this, right? It was a 4v4. Your teammates over there. So automatically, I'm going to assume they have 4, by the way. Automatically, we leave number 2 out. So we're technically in a 3 versus 4. But you going this way, we're now in a 2 versus 4. Your teammates are in a 2v4. So you either need to tell them in your comms, hold, wait for me to pinch, or something along those lines. Because if you don't, what you're seeing is this. You go round, by the time you get there, your teammate's dead. And I don't love this angle either. I think the other angle was fine, but now you're in a 2v3, you're a little bit more exposed, and I think it was just a bit of a misplay. I really do. Good play right there, beautiful recovery, and now you see there's 2 more on the left there, there's 1 underneath, so right now we're going to be using this area. I don't mind it, we don't have a lot of cover here. I don't mind this play getting away, backing away. We're going to go for this guy. I actually really like this play to isolate this player. Again, there's a bounty there we need to be going for. We need to get that cash flow up, okay, consistently. Let's see how you play this one. Like, again, just a UAV right now would be so helpful, right? So we just have to make sure we're getting the UAVs going. That's one of my biggest critiques of the game so far. There's just nowhere near enough UAVs. In fact, there's none, okay? When you're going for high kill games, that's a must-have. You're right next to the bounty. You're right next to the buy station. You need to be picking up UAVs. I'm going to say it again and again. That will get you +5, 10 kills a game. Good shots, good pressure, beautiful. This is an easy kill. As soon as we kill him right now, we're going to see where his opponents are. Okay, so we know that all 3 of them are around there. Teammate does die on the point now. Let's go through here, self-resing. You're going to get this, you're going to finish the res for him. I like that play a lot. There you go. Now we're getting some UAVs flowing. Get another one. Get another one going. Beautiful shots. There you go. Get another one. Get another one. We're right here. Get another one. I want to see another UAV. Okay, again, you got one. have a back pocket UAV. You have $8,000. Okay, we need to be a bit more annoying with that. Now we're going to go through. I personally would have fought these players. Just generally, you want to go for the plays when you have high ground, and I feel like this would have been a much easier fight because you already have the high ground. I'm not saying this is a bad play. I'm just saying out of the two options, I feel like this would have been an easier fight because you have the high ground. Now look where you're going. You're actually going into the area of uncertainty because they could be upstairs. Look, when you see this, you see arrows up top. Okay, you see arrows up top. We don't know if they are that level or if they are up there, but regardless, we're just having more difficult fights. This is going to be a harder fight. If we walk in through there, this is a harder fight to have 1v2, where this, if you look, you are immediately on high ground, so you could go to the stairs there and just look down on them and make it a lot more difficult for them. Okay, so that's one thing I would say is right now the decision making in your process, in your thought process. Right now, you get UAV flowing. Hang on, these guys are up top, these guys are below. It should be easy. And the thing is, let's say these guys are on the rooftop. Okay, you position yourself on an angle which is just there that they actually can't see you from that rooftop. They won't be able to actually see you down into there. So if you stood around there, right there, and just head glitched it and strafed it, I think you would have had 2 or 3 easy kills there. And with your gun skill, I have no doubt you would have won those gunfights. So decision making there, definitely a factor. I think you could have definitely gone through and just, you know, play that a little bit smarter. See what I'm saying? This is perfect because this is the exact gunfight I didn't want to have. You see what I'm saying? So this is the gunfight I didn't want to have, because you can see now you're going into an area of uncertainty. 1, you don't know exactly where they are. 2, they have the high ground. So you're going through, and now look, you're looking up, and look at that. This is just not a favorable gunfight. So he goes through, he makes you one shot, you're going to panic, you're going in, and this is one of those where, imagine if someone is sitting here, you're dead now. You have no health, you're backing away. I'm glad you made this mistake because it was just decision making right there. I'm very glad you made the mistake because now we have something to learn. So it's just about taking the easier fights. You're now dead, you go through, you're downed, you're gonna get the self-res, he's gonna take you out. Okay, so right there, big mistake, and I'm glad I kind of called it out before it happened to show you the thought process. It's just about, okay, easy gunfight versus difficult gunfight. I go to the right, I have 3 more kills, we're going 16, we keep the game flowing. Okay, so right there, big mistake, and unfortunately it does end up backfiring, but it's good because we learn from it. Okay, right there as well, just to really nitpick you, because I'm happy you're making mistakes. That's what we can learn from. Okay, because otherwise your gameplay has been excellent. In this scenario, we go through, we're weak. There's no need to panic here. Back away. Right now, your teammate is in a very vulnerable spot. He's probably dead. I get it. You want to help him. I would rather you spend an extra 3 seconds at least armoring up and then helping him, even if he's dead. It is what it is, because look at his health right now. He has no health. He is probably dead. Like, this is, okay, this is the way I'm going to say it. You two are a duo right now. Forget everyone else. You two are a duo, okay? Your other teammates aren't here. Cool. You are injured and he is one shot. He needs help. The chances are, even if you help him now, he is 99% dead or down because there's probably multiple people, right? The point is, if you spend some time armoring up, even if you come a little bit late, you are way more likely to get his trade. If you go in now like the way you are, without any armor, look what happens. You go through. Now, yes, you are trading him, but you are literally a bullet. So you don't have, look, you have no support. You're going through and you're just dead. There's 2 of them. Right, so you standing there like this, yes, you were able to trade him, but now look, you're gonna get traded yourself. Think about it like this. This guy came late to the fight, right? You guys basically had a 2v2 there. You had a 2v2, but what you did was you panicked on the first guy. It was technically a 1v1, your teammate versus the enemy. Your teammate was one shot. So you, instead of taking your time and healing up, right? This is taking time. Instead of taking your time and then making it a 2v1, what you did is you panicked and immediately made it a 2v1, but it wasn't really a 2v1. It was like 2 half people. Do you know what I'm saying? It was actually like 2 half people versus 1, because you guys were both one shot. So your health together was like 150. So you didn't give yourself an opportunity. And then, so it was basically half a person in terms of ability, because you literally had half the health versus 1. But then this guy came in and he's now there. So it's half plus half versus 2. So you're essentially down in numbers. Even though you're 2v2, you're not really 2v2, because look right now, if we actually look at your health right now, you have about 90, you have 100 health, he has literally 1 health. You basically have 100 health together, right? And each plate's 50 health. Okay, so what I'm saying is you should have stood there and got 1 plate, 2 plate, 3 plate. Because at least now, when you come in, you have 250 health. You can tank a few more bullets and be a little bit more of an, you know, output. But instead, you panicked. You go through for the trade. You stand in the choke point in the door. 1, 2, and you are a bullet now. You're literally 1 bullet. You get killed. Your teammate is literally a bullet. And guess what? He gets traded right there. We'll wait for him. And he gets traded there as well. Okay? So it's just easy for them. Made it way too easy. And look how many people they had. Look how many people they had up top here. They didn't just have one, they had another person with him as well. So that was a gunfight you guys were just never going to win. And what you do there is you back away, you, what's it called, armor up, reposition, take your time, and just get ready for the reinforcements. Now, these 20 seconds are huge. Look how much time is being wasted. 20 seconds. It's just going down, going down, going down. We finally get back in the game. So bad decision making cost you about 4 or 5 kills there, okay? That was a cost there. You paid for a bad decision making, and the price was 4 or 5 kills there. So right now you should be on about 17. You should have your loadout. You should have your flow back, and that was huge. I'm so glad it happened. But oh, mistake there by the wrong weapon. You got to be careful there, especially when you're in a heater like this, okay? So you go through, you end up, I feel bad for you right there. You end up buying the crossbow. I'm sure that was an accident. I'm sure you meant to go for the compact. But yeah, again, it's just bad decision making from earlier, and now it's a compound effect. Now you have no, what's it called, no UAV, you have no money, you have no no flow in the game, no perks, no AR, no sub, and now look how slow the game is. Okay, so sometimes it is just that. It's like, right, we made one big decision this game, and now I'm really going on about it because that's what affected you, and it's just about correcting that, having no mistakes, no big mistakes like that. Okay, now you go through again, guess what, compound effect, compound effect. You go across. You were winning these earlier, but you didn't have your right weapon, and you have no perks. It's just going to be difficult for you. You go across, you're with your teammate right now. You see one. I think right here, you're with a teammate, so I don't mind you committing. Your teammate's got to be better there helping you. Again, more communication, I would say there. But let's see what happens. And it's just the same thing right now. So you're on 13. You've been on 13 for a minute now. So what I say is this. Your game went like this, okay? You're on 0 here. Let's do it right here. You're on 0 here. You went all the way up to 13. Big mistake, and now you've stayed here for a while, okay? And now you go up to 15, and then you end up about 16 like that, okay? Let's see you get 18. You see what I'm saying? You actually played really well, but right there, this curve is what we need to go through and address. What it should be is like this. So that's 0 kills, and that's 30. This type of lobby, I think you should be able to drop 25 to 30, to be honest with you. When I have dropped 30s or 25s, it's been just consistent pacing, aggressive, just being fast, being annoying, being consistent with UAVs, flowing, being fast. And that's the one difference I would say in your game. I'm not seeing the consistent aggression in terms of the pacing. That's probably the biggest thing. Your actual mechanics are good, and I'm very happy with them. Your actual game sense is good. You have a good sense of the game. I just don't think you utilize, one, your money enough, and 2, I'll say your pacing we need to improve. Like right now you have $12,000 and you're sitting here with a crossbow, and it's like, I would just go for it, you know, get my weapons, get a UAV, keep it flowing, you know? But again, you're just sitting here wasting time with a crossbow. You're on 16, which is such a good game. But this is what I mean. This is what's stopping you from getting the 18, the 20, the 25 kill game. Like, this is a game where I don't see why you couldn't get a 30 bomb. You know, like now your teammate's got UAV, but you're still sitting here wasting time. Go get your weapon. You know, like you're sitting there with a crossbow. It's like you're playing a challenge right now. This is just time wasted without a weapon. Time wasted without a weapon. Look, how many kills are you gonna get with this crossbow? I'm gonna say 3. You're having to be very accurate here. With an AR, you're probably getting these kills. Now you're getting sub out, you know? See what I'm saying? Like, you're having to get these kills when they're right next to you with a C9. But you just look, there's a buy in front of you. You know no one's here from the UAV. You should be at that buy station. Compact UAV, boom, keep it going, keep it flowing. Now look, you have $13,000 and you're just holding a crossbow. You're just holding a crossbow. Right now you should be out of there, UAV, boom. This is a 1 in 1,000 shot, boom, you miss, go through, you're dead. This isn't a skill issue, this is a game awareness issue. You're not utilizing your money, you get killed, and now let's see how much you spawn in with. First of all, 33 seconds you're out of the game. So now you on 16 kills, so you were here, 16 kills. You had so long to get a UAV and a weapon. You didn't. You got 1 kill, you didn't, boom, you die. Now you're back here again in terms of where you are in the game. You see, this is just decision making. You should have had a 30, bro. You played so well in so many areas. You just had that 1 or 2 things that let you down this game. A 30 would have been definitely possible for you. 17 kills, and look how long we waited. What was that, 20 seconds, 25 seconds? And you have half your money of $6,000, and now you go to the buy. So you're kind of going to the buy station when you're getting the crossbow again. Are we serious? I don't like the crossbow play. I really don't like the crossbow play. I'm very surprised by it, to be honest. I thought it was an accident, but you did it again, my friend. You did it again, so I'm very surprised by that. Buy station right now. Okay, which one do we go to? I know it's hindsight, I know it's easy to say. You just gotta play it safe. You just gotta play it safe right now, in my opinion. And you gotta, I don't know. I feel like buy station wise right there, this is probably the wrong time to go to a buy station. This is what I'm saying. Earlier made sense. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this is what I mean by pacing. Right here. Let's back away. Right here, like, made sense. Like, look behind you. Your teammate has standing there. Your teammate is there, so this, you know, this is safe. You have two teammates right there, so this is where you go because you have the money. Get your weapons, get a UAV, get a compact, or you can get both your weapons if you want. Upgrade, okay? Be ready for it. But you don't do that. I don't know why you want the crossbow, but okay, that's fine, fair enough. Maybe you're happy with it, but you can see it didn't help you at all in these gunfights, right? It made it really difficult for you. You were frying with the other weapons, so I wasn't a fan of this. But now that you die here, again, I think you should have used your weapon, like I said, like your what's it called, UAV and stuff like that there a little bit earlier. But now you go through, and now there's no map control. You have no map control. We don't know where they are, right? Everyone's kind of stuck in a central area. Now you're going to the same buy station, but with no teammates there, so you don't know if anyone's there. You have no clue if anyone's bottom prison. You don't know if somebody is maybe sitting there watching over. Like, there's so many little areas they could be, and you're just gonna go down and hope. Right now, this is an uncertain play, and I don't like that because you don't know if they're gonna be here. As you go down, they're gonna see that right now there could be someone there. There could be someone waiting there. There could be someone waiting there. There could be someone waiting inside. There's so many areas they could be, and we're just going for the buy and hoping for the best. Especially with 15 seconds left, we're going for a very risky play. You go through, boom, you get killed. It's just one of them ones where they're just chilling by the buy station. They're chilling by the buy station. Their whole team's there. Whole team's there, and you give them a free kill. You go through, they take you out, and now you have to move on. Look at that. Whole team's there, and now 30 seconds, you're out there. Gulag is closing, disabled, and now this is your last respawn. So again, you could have played that a little bit safer, use your money well. Now we're waiting. 20 seconds is a long time. We finally redeploy. Now guess what? We went from 13,000 to 6,000 to 2,000. So we just waited a whole redeployment with no money. Okay, so you've been on 16 kills for ages, 17, same thing. You won 16, 17 for ages. You got to 13 so quickly. You were in 0, you got to 13 really well. Then you kind of struggled a little bit. You slow down the game, got to 16. Then you basically got to 17, and then you've basically been there for ages. So the first curve was really good, and then it went really slow. What it should have been is 0 to 13. That was fine. Your 13 was fine, and it should have just been continued the same pacing, and then you should have got to 26. That's how it should have been. But instead, you slowed down the game. You got to 13 in that time, and from the same time, you only got to 17. So it's just about having a little bit more discipline in those areas. Because now, the game's almost over. Without Resurgence, you've got to play it differently. Now you got to play for the win. I don't think you guys are getting gate kept here. Now it's about rotating smart as a team. Right now, for example, like, you got to be quicker here. Right now, they're there. I don't know why you're not just going through there and going up top and just quickly trying to find them. Even if someone's up top, you can have a look if anyone's on top prison, but just have a look and fight them from there. It's easier to fight them from there and get the kill and back away, because right now you're waiting for them to cross, but yes, you may get a kill, but in the process, you're having to go forward and you're going to get killed from your left. So right now, you need to go through, get the kill there, clear that right side of the map and go through there. Does that make sense? Like, you need to go through there, kill them there, and be able to rotate them through that way. Because if you go in like this, if you go in like that, you're going to get killed from everywhere. There's going to be so many angles. So right now, you're playing it safer, but it's not actually helping you because you're going to get killed from the left. And look, I guarantee this happens on the left now, because now you're in the zone. This is not good yet. So now you're going through, and look, this is what I'm saying. Now you're worried about the right, but what about the left? There you go. I knew it. Like, it's one of those plays that is very obvious because of the moment. But I would say right there, you should have been there. You should have been there and just ready for the fights. You get a kill or two, and then these guys on the left, you can snake it, be annoying, and just have that natural cover. Because right now, you go through, it's just too late. You're tunnel vision. You should have got the kills from there, and then you would have had space to rotate. You could have got these kills, and then you could have gone there, had that as a power position, and you're in the zone there, and kind of just play your life a bit better, a bit smarter. Let's back away even further to see when you could have rotated earlier. It's all this fluffing about for me. Okay, you're going through. Yeah, I get it. You're getting your loaded, you're getting your weapons. You guys should be thinking, right, let's rotate. Let's get a bit more into a setup position. Look where the zone's coming in from. We should be set up on the other side now. We should be trying to set up on the other side now because we don't have a lot left. So right now, it should be going. Right now, should be fighting these guys. Going.
Let him go. You're not going to come back alive.
It's just this bit right here. We should be going. We should be going. There's so much time right now. I would say fly right now. Fly right now. But this decision making and just the patience is really going to backfire right there. You see how long you just took 15 seconds in the same spot and now you're going when the zone forces you to go. You never want to go when the zone forces you. You always want to have freedom to go yourself. Because now look, these guys come out now. They're doing the same thing as you, but you're in the middle. You should have been earlier, get the kill, you're good to go. Okay, that's the only thing I would say there. Overall, bro, good game. I'm gonna give it a solid 7.5. Okay, I would give it higher, but because of how well you started, I think the second half was quite poor for your standards. So I'm going to say it's a 7.5. Main critiques is smarter decision making. That's a D. With your money. Okay. So in terms of being faster with it, being more consistent with UAVs, all that. Just way more speed in your decision making. Okay. And faster and smarter. That's number one. UAVs that comes under it, stuff like that. Now it's, I mean, honestly, there's so much I went through, but this is like, if I could say one thing, it's this. One thing would be that, because it wasn't just the UAVs, it was the loading in the second half when you got the crossbow and just being smarter in situations, and then you went through and you tried to get to the buy station your second time. So I think buy stations was one of the biggest things this game, whether it was not going to it at the right time or lack of it, whatever. There was loads of variables, but that was the biggest thing I would say. But YouTube, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Shout out to that boy Coach Jumo. It was a great gameplay from him, to be honest with you. I was very impressed. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, drop a like, subscribe. Shout out to that boy, and I'll catch you guys for another video later on today.